Hey everyone, this is my top 10 anticipated video games of 2016. I know it's definitely a difficult choice just to make it down to 10, because there are a lot of video games coming out this year that are great. Some of your favorites might not make this list. I do apologize for that, but these are my top 10 favorites. I hope you enjoy the video, and again, thanks. And if you like the video, please hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps me out. Number 10. For Honor, a Ubisoft Montreal third-person hack-and-slash game that has a unique twist on taking out your enemies. You get to play as 3 different factions in the game: the Chosen, the Legions, or the Warborn. The Chosen are a samurai warriors type, the Legions are a knight from medieval times, and the Warborn are a Vikings type. There are different classes within each faction. The first one that was announced not too long ago was the Oni for the Samurai Warriors, or the Chosen. There is an interesting fighting system that they have in the game. It's called the Art of Battle. You can go ahead and attack and defend with the right analog stick to defeat your enemies. There is a multiplayer mode, and actually more modes, and you can also do that by yourself or with your friends. For Honor is shaping up to be a great looking, exciting game. And come on, who doesn't want to be a medieval champion? I'm definitely looking forward to this one, and at the moment, at this recording, it does not have a release date, but hopefully it will come out soon. Number 9. Quantum Break is a third-person shooter action game to be released for the Xbox One only. It is being developed by Remedy Entertainment and published by Microsoft Studios. Players get to play as Jack Joyce, a guy who can manipulate time to his advantage. The game will have a variety of firearms as well as their time manipulating powers to defeat his enemies in the game. Players will utilize different time abilities which come in offensive and defensive forms throughout the game. One of the offensive abilities is called Time Blast, which is an offensive projectile. There's also another one called Time Rush. The ability goes ahead and allows you to spawn right next to an enemy to perform an immediate takedown. As for the defensive abilities, you can protect yourself from attacks by using a couple of different abilities. Time Shield, which can deflect bullets, and also one called Time Dodge, which allows you to dash quickly to evade attacks. Quantum Break will be releasing a live action series with Sean Ashmore to play as the role as Jack. You also know Sean from the X-Men trilogy. This game is going to be coming out April 5th. I cannot wait to play it. It looks fantastic. And when it comes out, I will definitely be playing it. Number 8. Dark Souls 3. An action role-playing game set in third-person perspective, just as the other 2 in the series. I cannot wait to get myself back into the bone-crushing difficulty of the Dark Souls games. This is still produced by Forum Software and being published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. I cannot wait for this game to come out. We do not know much about it other than it's most likely going to be around the same as the previous games. I can't wait to play it when it comes out on April 12th. Number 7. Dishonored 2 is an action-adventure stealth role-playing game being developed by Arcane Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. This is the sequel to Dishonored, and it will be on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One platforms. In the game, you can decide to play either as Emily Caldwin or Carvo Antono. Emily is the princess from the previous game, and Corvo was the main character of the last game. The game takes place 15 years after the Dunwall Plague. The Empire starts to go ahead and plunge into chaos after Empress Emily Caldwin is suddenly dethroned by some evil guy. And now you play as her because she wants to go ahead and become an assassin like Corvo, and is determined to get her position back as Empress. Emily is going to have the Outsider's Mark, just as Corvo did. She's going to have the same powers as Corvo, but most likely they're going to be new powers as well. Just from seeing the trailer and also reading more about the game, it seems really exciting. I'm actually really pumped to play this because I did play the first game. I really enjoyed it. I also don't know when the game is going to come out this year. They do not have a release date, they just have it this year. So I can't wait for this to come out, and I will definitely be playing it. Number 6. Tom Clancy's The Division is an open-world third-person shooter role-playing game with survival elements. It is developed by Ubisoft Massive. It will be available for the PC, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One platforms. The game takes place in New York, an open world with destructive environments that is free for you to explore. The player's main mission is to restore order by investigating the source of a virus breakout. You will have to team up with other Division agents to go ahead and progress through this game's story. There is a section in the game called the Dark Zone. It used to be a quarantine zone for when the military went ahead and came in to stop the virus from spreading. There are PvE, player versus environment, and PvP elements, or player versus player, within the Dark Zone area. When I'm watching gameplay of this, I'm thinking of World of Warcraft. You do have a tank, DPS, and a healer roles that you can play as. You and 3 of your friends can play, and also you can receive loot, varying different levels of items. The Division is a very interesting concept. I am definitely looking forward to playing it and experiencing a bit more, and it is set to release on March 8th. I am definitely looking forward to it and cannot wait to play it. Number 5. The Last Guardian, a third-person action-adventure game that has been developed by Gen Design and Sony Computer Entertainment as its publisher. This game has been in development since 2007 and was first premiered at E3 2009 and was supposed to come out around 2011. For the past couple of years, a lot of people were speculating that this game would never show the light of day, but everyone had hope, and finally in 2015 at E3 they showed a trailer that it would be hopefully coming out this year of 2016. When I saw it, I was really excited because I was definitely looking forward to this game. I did play Ico and The Shadow of the Colossus, which were fantastic games. The art style was great, and just the adventure and discovery of each of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus had in its games. As of right now, we do not know when it is coming out. It does not have a set date, but I am definitely looking forward to this game. It looks so fun, and hey, come on, who doesn't want a pet griffin thing as your companion? I'm definitely looking forward to this game, and I cannot wait to play it. Number 4. Horizon Zero Dawn is an open-world, third-person action role-playing game in development by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation 4. This will be Guerrilla Games' first attempt in developing a role-playing game, because they have done in the past a game called Killzone. You take control of Aloy, a hunter and archer. This is a post-apocalyptic land is ruled by mechanized creatures such as robotic dinosaurs. The game takes place set in the future 1,000 years from the present, in which human civilization has long abandoned Earth due to the world being dominated by robotic creatures, which have since become the strongest creatures in the world. As Aloy, you go ahead and hunt down these creatures for their materials for her survival and resources in the game. You can use a variety of ways to kill your enemies, such as setting traps, shooting enemies with arrows, and utilizing explosive and melee combat. Guerrilla Games says that there is no loading screens when you go ahead and start up the game. I am really looking forward to this game. It looks fantastic, looks very fun to play, and they do not have a release date yet, but it is coming out this year sometime, and I cannot wait. Number 3. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is an action-adventure, third-person shooter platform game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation 4. It is the sequel to Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception, and the fourth and final installment in the Uncharted series. Uncharted 4 is set 3 years after the events of Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception. Drake's world gets turned upside down when his older brother Sam, long believed dead, suddenly reappears asking Drake's help. Together, they embark on a journey to find a long-lost pirate colony that has a lot of pirate treasure. Every time I watch the trailer for this game, I am absolutely amazed how gorgeous it looks. I have played all 3 Uncharted games multiple times, and actually going through it one more time on my Let's Play on my channel here. So if you have not seen that, go ahead and check it out. I really cannot wait for this game. It comes out in April on the 26th. Naughty Dog looks like they went ahead and put that detail up to 11 on this one. The gunplay looks absolutely amazing. I have yet to see any of the platforming in the game, but it looks really good. The environments look like they're destructible, so there is no hiding from enemies as long as you did in the previous games. I am super excited for this game, and I cannot wait to play it. Number 2. Mass Effect Andromeda is a action role-playing third-person shooter game developed by BioWare and published by Electronic Arts for the PC, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One platforms. It is a sequel to Mass Effect 3 and was officially announced on June 15, 2015 during the Electronic Arts press conference at E3. BioWare and Electronic Arts have been keeping the game a secret, so we do not know too much about it. We do know though that it's going to be placed in the Andromeda galaxy, and it's going to be very far in the future from when Mass Effect originally was. I think it will breathe new life into the Mass Effect series. I love the Mass Effect series. It is definitely one of my favorite video game series of all time. My favorite game actually of all time is Mass Effect 2. I really cannot wait until I see more of this game and get to play it. Hopefully it comes out soon, but EA has said that it's not going to come out until the 4th quarter of this year. I am super excited about this game and cannot wait to play it. My number 1 anticipated game for 2016 is The Legend of Zelda for the Wii U is an action-adventure game that takes place in a fully connected overworld. The game allows the player to have more freedom over previous titles, allowing them to decide their destination and method of travel. The overworld can be explored on foot or on Link's horse Epona. Epona will actually automatically avoid obstacles, allowing the player to concentrate on other tasks such as shooting arrows. As we saw in the trailer, Link can leap off of Epona and enter bullet time to better aim his bow at the enemies. The game world itself is said to be the largest one in any Zelda game. It is as large as the Wii U's hardware can handle. I am a huge Zelda fan, as is the channel's name. I really cannot wait to learn more about this game. Nintendo has not stated when the game will actually be released, but hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers and it will be this year. I know me and my wife will definitely be playing this game for a long time. Those were my top 10 anticipated games of 2016. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, it always helps me out. Lazy Link out.